He stepped closer, his breath warm against my neck, and whispered, "Forget work for now." It was supposed to be a quiet evening of overtime and spreadsheets. I wasn't supposed to fall into temptation, not with him. Not like that. But what began as a small distraction became the undoing of everything I thought I could control. I'm Elena, 34, married to a man who works too much and sees too little. I work in a design firm in downtown Chicago. Deadlines, drafts, and deadlines again. That's my world. That's what I'm good at. Or what I was good at before him. His name is Tyler. He's new. Younger. Smart but quiet. When he joined our team, I barely noticed. But over weeks of late meetings, coffee breaks, and shared frustrations, the air between us began to hum. I told myself it was just a flirt. Harmless. Until that night when he stayed behind with me after everyone left. The office lights low. The silence intimate. And that whisper shattered everything. I'd been staying late more often. Not because I had to, but because home felt empty. Aaron, my husband, barely acknowledged me anymore. Dinner had become silent. His phone always buzzed louder than my voice. Tyler started staying late too. At first, it was for the same project. Then we started staying just because the presence felt better than solitude. We laughed. We vented. He noticed my perfume. I noticed the way he leaned in, close enough to hear his heartbeat when he spoke. "Want coffee?" he asked one evening. I nodded. Our hands touched when he handed me the cup. And neither of us pulled away quickly. That Friday evening, I was buried in sketches, trying to perfect a presentation for Monday. The office was empty. Tyler walked behind me, leaned over, and studied the drawing. "You're overthinking," he said. "It needs to be perfect." He put his hand gently on mine. "Forget work for now," he whispered. I turned to face him. He was too close. I didn't move. He didn't either. And then we kissed. Soft. Lingering. Like we'd been waiting a lifetime for it. We locked the door. Turned off the lights. And lost ourselves on the office couch. It wasn't fast. It wasn't messy. It was deliberate. Tender. Devouring. The kind of intimacy I hadn't felt in years. Afterward, we lay side by side in the dark, breathing in sync. "I shouldn't have," I began. He kissed me again. "You did." And I didn't stop him. It didn't end that night. We became careful. Late meetings turned into cover. Lunches ran long. He learned how I took my coffee where I liked to be touched, how to say my name like it was the only word that mattered. Aaron never asked questions. Maybe because he already knew. Or maybe because he didn't care. Tyler wasn't just a fling. He was a mirror. He saw the parts of me I forgot existed. The laughter. The spark. The sensuality. He gave me more than pleasure. He gave me back myself. And that terrified me. Because I wasn't sure I wanted to give her up again. One night we didn't check the cameras. The janitor walked in. We froze, half-dressed. He muttered an apology and left. But the panic stayed. That was the night I realized we were reckless. And recklessness invites discovery. I told Aaron a week later. I couldn't live in shadows anymore. He listened in silence. No yelling. No begging. Just a single question. "Do you love him?" I didn't answer. Because I didn't know. Because maybe I did. Because maybe I didn't love Aaron anymore. Aaron moved out. I stayed in the house. Tyler stayed in my bed. But something shifted. The excitement faded. The guilt lingered. And the thrill turned into routine. Tyler wanted more. He wanted love. The future. I wanted peace. But peace doesn't live where betrayal has bloomed. We tried. For months. But I wasn't ready. And he was too young to wait. He left one morning without a note. Just silence. Now I work late alone. Not because I have to. But because solitude is better than lies. Aaron and I speak occasionally. Nothing more. Tyler sent one message months later. "I still remember the way you whispered my name." I never replied. Some stories don't need sequels. If you've ever crossed a line you can't erase or whispered something that changed everything, this story is for you. Not to shame, not to glorify, but to reflect. Tell me your story in the comments. Subscribe for more brutally honest tales of desire, consequence, and the fragility of love. Sometimes the smallest whisper can echo for a lifetime.